the Sage. And you hold off till he appears.
The Sage is here.
Aye. And Prince is leading us straight to him.
All right, Jesus. I'll stay my blade for a time, but not long.
Sheep. I'll wait till the train.
Is this safe? Oh, maybe you've had enough talk.
Really senses.
How long has it been since our last meeting, Senor Prince? A year?
Near 18 months. You first described this Roberts fellow to me in November of 1715.
Good lad. But I don't envy their lot. Crack troops off to fight the Maroons. A long round to Charlestown, Plymouth, the Guinea and back.
Ah, I see. Much has changed in that short time, you know. None called me governor, for instance, for I quit that post last year.
Ah, I was not aware.
Couldn't help it, could you, Cameron? Sticking your nose into things you can't understand.
So
You're making me
many
nervous,
churches in
kid.
Kingston.
Keep your blades corked.
Have the English at last taken to
Just
converting their
my
slaves to
bloody-
the Christian faith?
Convert them?
Killing them for.
God knows, Torres.
Steady, Jim.
There's
We're
none here so
close.
foolish
Don't
as
worry.
that.
Foolish? How do you mean?
Is it not a sin to enslave a fellow Christian? Therefore, to transmute a slave's soul from animal to man would be tantamount to inviting one's cattle to the dinner table.
Forgive my impatience, but how far is it?
We are nearly there.
Jim, hold off, for God's sake.
Edward, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm tailing these men to the Sage. And you hold off till he appears.
The Sage is here.
And Prince is leading us straight to him.
All right, Jesus. I'll stay my blade for a time, but not long.
How long has it been since our last meeting, Senor Prince? A year?
Near 18 months. You first described this Roberts fellow to me in November of 1715.
Crack troops off to fight the Maroons. God rest their souls.
Ah, I see. Much has changed in that short time, you know. None called me governor, for instance, for I quit that post last year.
Ah, I was not aware.
Couldn't help it, could you, Cameron? Sticking your nose into things you can't understand.
You're making me nervous, kid. Keep your blades corked.
Converting their slaves.
Just my bloody.
Convert them?
None kept them killing them for.
There's none here
Steady,
so
Jim.
foolish as
We're
that.
close. Don't worry.
Foolish? How do you mean?
Is it not a sin to enslave a fellow Christian? Therefore, to transmute a slave's soul from animal to man would be tantamount to inviting one's cattle to the dinner table.
Forgive my impatience, but how far is it?
We are nearly there.
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man.
Why act like a man now, when you have denied me that right? For that he did.
I find your bearing appalling, Prince. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
Ah, you Spaniards. Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and softened your hearts.
This is not to say I believe in the natural equality of all races or sexes. Surely men with talent and intelligence should lead. But there is no true profit to be gained by the practice of slavery. In the short term, it makes us money, see. But in the long term, it will render us the victims of our own success.
Ah, but you and I, sir, old as we are, will not live to see that unfortunate day. So why bother?
Most fun.
Watch for your step, boy!
For virtue, if nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my days chatting about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends. Stories about you, Truson. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. A long line of politicians.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough.
Settle down. There's no need for being orderly here. Now it's there.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
That must be that really.
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources. It wasn't until many years after that I sheathed my sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital and resources. That's where money is made. And sir, let me tell you, honor bought is more enjoyable than honor won, if a touch less permanent.
I grow tired of this war. We must close.
Yes, just here. We must be on equal footing, you see. I don't trust Templars any more than you must trust me.
Well, if I had known you were so skittish, I'd have brought you a bouquet of flowers.
Oh, I don't know why I bother. For the money, I suppose. The vast sums of money. You say you came alone, Torres?
Not alone, but certainly without colleagues. I took passage aboard a British merchant's brig.
Ah.
until we see the sage.
Here's a quiet spot. I'll see the money.
This is a portion of the ransom. The rest is close at hand.
It pains me to traffic someone of my own race for profit, Mr. Torres. Tell me again, what has this Roberts fellow done to upset you?
Is this some form of Protestant piety I'm not familiar with?
Perhaps another day.
What?
Next time, see to it that we are not followed. Deal with this!
You cocked up my kill, Kenway.
For a better cause.
You lost your chance, man. I'm going after Prince.
Kid, no! Jim, stop! This is most agreeable. Come on, man! We can work this together!
You had your chance.
Stay your blade, kid! Wait! Jim, stop!
Get out here! Air catch! Out to me!
Lost your chance, man. I'm going after Prince.
Kid, no! Jim, stop!
Not this time, Kenway. Hey, that's money.
Come on, man! We can work this together!
You had your chance.
Stay your blade, kid! Wait! Jim, stop!
Lost your chance, man. I'm going after Prince.
Kid, no! Jim, stop!
Not this time, Kenway.
There's money all in.
Come on, man! We can work this together!
You had your chance.
Stay your blade, kid! Wait! Jim, stop!
Get it from here! Get out here! Air
Keep your natty hands off me!
I can't let you kill those men, kid. Not until I found the sage.
I've been stalking that pig for a week now, charting his moves, and here I find not one but two of my targets, and you rob me of both.
Patience, man. You'll have your kills.
When I locate the sage, you're helping me take Prince. Got that?